In this video, we are going to see how to communicate have form. That is how, has, had, and so on. There are many many are speaking in English superficially. Or as we can say, they are shrinking the words at the time of communicating with others. It is important to pronounce every word clearly to make the conversation very interesting and also to get the cooperation of others. Giving stress and using intonation both are crucial part of the language. And now, today also I'm going to point out how many are speaking in English and how it should be actually. Many are saying that I have a doubt. Many say that I have a doubt. My voice is better, but they say I have a doubt. I have a doubt. Instead say I have. Finish the word have. I have a doubt. Say I have a doubt. And in the question, they say, do you have any doubt? Do you have any doubt? This is how many are questioning. Do you have any doubt? Instead ask, do you have any doubt? Do you have any doubt? So that finishing all the word at the time of talking is really important when it comes to English language. And they say, many are saying that I have no doubt, I have no doubt, I have no doubt. Say I have no doubt. I have no doubt. This practice is important from the beginning itself to make the language powerful when we go for jobs. And many say that she has that important file. She has that important file. Instead say, she has that important file. She has that important file. So finishing is very important. Instead of saying she has that important file, say she has that important file. And in the question, instead of asking does she have that important file, does she have that important file? Does she have? How? This is how many pronounce it. Instead, it's good to say, it is important to say, does she have? Does she have that important file? Does she have that important file? Hope you are following, and it's quite interesting. And I am very particular about past simple tense. Many are calling it simple past tense, and here they fail to give stress to verb to. So it is hard for us to understand when they are speaking to us, especially if we fail in the pronunciation. Americans cannot follow us. Not only Americans, no one can follow us. They don't give stress to verb to. Verb to, I have come across many, they don't give enough of stress. So it's important to give stress to verb to. They say, I had a doubt. I had a doubt, ma'am. I had a doubt. This is how many say. Instead say, I had a doubt. I had a doubt. So these differences are very important because we can come across many who speak to themselves. So it's important to give stress to verb to. Had, I had. In the same way, I ate. I took my food. In the same way, I had a doubt. And in the question, they ask, did you have a doubt? They ask, did you have a doubt? Instead ask, did you have a doubt? Did you have a doubt? Did you have? This finishing is very important. And they say, they speak that, I had no doubt. I had no doubt. Instead say, I had no doubt. I had no doubt. And many are speaking that I did not have any doubt. I didn't have any doubt. I didn't have any doubt. Instead say, I didn't have any doubt. I didn't have any doubt. Hope it is quite interesting to follow. And when it comes to will plus have, it should, many are saying, I will have my favorite book next week. I will have my favorite book next week. This is how many are speaking. Instead, it's good to say, it is important to say, I will have my favorite book next week. I will have. So we should stress loud. Uh, my favorite book next week. And in the question, instead of asking, will you have your favorite book next week? This is how many are asking. Will you have your favorite book next week? Instead ask, will you have, will you have your favorite book next week? It could be the question mark in your mind. Will you have your favorite book next week? So this difference matters really a lot. And many are saying that I will not have that book next week. I will not have that book next week. I will not have. I will not have. Instead say, I will not have. I will not have. Will not have. Will not have. Okay. Don't speak it superficially. Say it clearly. I will not have that book next week. I will not have that book next week. Or else you can use the contracted form. I won't have. I won't have that book next week. So this is how English language matters a lot. So we need to give importance to how we are communicating. We must speak it clearly. We must learn to speak it clearly with good pronunciation. We should not speak to ourselves, and we should not speak it superficially, because without a knowledge, we all are getting the habit of speaking superficially, and also we can say they're streaking the words. So do a lot of practice. We need to do a lot of practice. We need to say dialogue as many number of times as possible, at least 4-5 times, or maximum 10 times each dialogue, so that it would stick to us. And I will come up with what is next.